Welcome to Kolorflow Conversations, where we flow freely, speak boldly, and connect colorfully. I am Keisha, and this is
Takesha.
and welcome to our girl chat. If you can't tell, we was already chatting.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm like, what your shirt say?
Smart ass tattooed mom.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Today I was just like, as much as I wanted to really put some clothes on, I have been going through it this week. So I was like, what do I have that's clean? Which really ain't that much.
Well, Takesha, I probably have said this before. You have enough clothes where you can wash once a month or go every 2 months. So I'm like, has it been like 2 months since you did laundry?
I regularly like wash my normal pajamas because I don't have a whole bunch of those. But as far as clothes, I really could go a whole season and not have to.
I don't know anybody
wash
that
clothes.
lives a normal life. That's what you know what I mean by normal life.
Yes.
That lives a normal life. People in my life that's just my normal people that can say I can go a whole entire season and not wash clothes because you got that many clothes. That means you rich.
I am.
That's the first time you ever said that. And when I try to tell you your broke is like everybody else broke, you be like, I ain't got no money. I'm like, no, you got money. You rich. This is my rich friend.
But I've been going through it, girl. My stomach has been doing cartwheels TMI all week. So I just really was like, oh, okay, I'm going to put this on and we going to make it do what it do.
It still be cute though, because that's a cute shirt.
Thank you.
You know what? You talking about your stomach been doing cartwheels. Let me tell you, and I meant to text you this, that, because I don't think we really in text the last couple of days because I've been busy with my new cat grandchildren that we'll talk about another time. But because I feel like they done took over my whole life. But girl, I'm gonna have to text you and tell you last night I had to, you know how
I really wish I had put my glasses on.
You can't see?
I can see, but I can definitely tell a difference.
When you don't have them on?
Yeah.
Me too. That's why I started wearing them.
Yeah.
Because I be trying to see myself and I be like,
see, and I can see that good, but you,
I'm too close. That's so funny. I can see you good. It's that I can't see.
I'm like, we roll reverse.
No, I had the most intense dream. You know how my dreams be. I had the most intense dream last night that I have to tell you in depth about it, but it woke me up out of my sleep with a pounding head. Like my headache felt like my head was stretching.
Really?
And there was somebody trying to get me. And you could almost guess who the somebody probably is.
I can't, which is normal. It'd always be like, you know, and
I do not be knowing how you don't know.
And then after we get off camera, you be like,
oh, yes. Because I'm like, how you don't know? Girl, I woke up and I felt like my head was straight. I grabbed my head. It was pounding. And I was like, oh, man. And then I was like, man, why is that person trying to get me? And I was like, it's something coming, you know. I believe, as well as my friend believe in signs and stuff, but I believe my dreams are signs too, you know. So I was like, oh, that was very, very intense. And I can't remember exactly right now while we talking about it what it was. I know it's gonna come to me, so I'll be able to tell you. But I know what it was, but I can't tell you on camera because you'll really know.
And maybe you guys might too.
Yeah. But it was so intense. It felt like my head was stretching. I was like, I woke straight up like, whew, I'm still here. Like, man. But yeah. Girl,
man, them dreams be something else though. I'm like, I hate the ones where I get when I be like, oh my goodness, but I be really excited when I wake up because in my mind, I'm like, I know it is God revealing something to me that I need to pay attention to. It's just figuring out what it is. Because I have dreams that are literally literal. And then I have some that are symbolic. So it's kind of like being on that journey of trying to figure out what does this mean for me? You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have them literal ones where I'm like, oh my God, this was my dream.
Do you believe in, you know how when somebody dream about fish and they be like, oh, somebody pregnant. Do you think that symbolism is true?
I believe in all that old folk stuff. Okay?
Yeah.
All of it. Even if it ain't true, I believe in it all.
You're like, even if it ain't true, you're like,
It's true in my world. You know what I'm saying? Like how certain people don't believe certain things. I believe it. Like, oh, it come in threes. Yep, it sure do.
Listen, things that I probably didn't even think about believing in within the last 3 years, I know I believe in. Like, oh yeah. Can't nobody tell me anything, absolutely nothing different. And I'm not gonna argue with anybody or whatever. I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'll give you an example of one last thing I believe in. And then it wasn't that I didn't believe in it, but I just didn't have no thought about it. It had to do with you and my daughter.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
No. That face is everything.
Because how? You did something for her that helped her.
Oh, yes.
Right? And I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not something that I ever like gave thought to at all. You know what I'm saying? You'll hear people say different things, but you know, it's not something that I was like a yay or nay or whatever. It's just, you know, but now, yeah,
that's how it be. Like we hear stories about stuff and it's just like, oh, okay, you don't give it thought, you don't research it, you just move on with your life. And then certain things when you experience it's like, oh my goodness. And I mean, this is like something simple, but a person cannot believe in the rainbow until they see it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? True. Like if you ain't never seen one, it can be something that's just really fantasy and that you done seen on a book or on TV, and then when you see it in real life,
you'd be like,
oh my goodness. Because I know that day I was just like, it was supposed to rain one day this week, and me and my niece was outside, and she was just like, look, it's a rainbow. And she was like, it's a heart on the end. I never did see the heart.
Really?
Yes. But did I discount it? No, because she seen it.
She saw it, yeah.
So it was just like, I believe you.
Yeah.
You know, but I just was like, dang, it wasn't, I know it's supposed to rain, but I'm like, it ain't rained, and we done been out here and there go a rainbow. I was just amazed by that. But I feel like certain things, like once you experience it, it opens up that true, pure belief system. Like before, it's just like, I don't know. It ain't nothing I thought about. So I ain't really gave it, you know.
Yeah, you ain't never really thought about it. And then a lot of people, if it's thought about, or if you raised a certain way and your family tell you, no, this is wrong, or this girl I was with the other day kept saying everything was demonic. She was naming people that was demonic, celebrities. She was going, and I was like, I need you to stop talking to me, because you're trying. I feel like you're trying to enrage me, and I'm not about to engage in this conversation. Like I'm literally not about to argue with you. You know, so that type of, when it's like that, I just I don't. I have my beliefs and what I feel, and I don't even share them.
That's how I feel. I have my beliefs. What certain things is known that I do just because of, you know what I'm saying, me as a spiritual person, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And practicing that. I guess I should, like in my mind, I'm like, you really should say what you are. Like as a spiritual life coach. So it's certain things that comes more natural for me in day-to-day conversations, but there's other things that doesn't, and I don't necessarily share. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Everybody don't need to know your business on everything that you do. Period. Whether it's what you do for work or in your personal life. Like we really need to stop sharing every single thing.
Yeah. I'm learning that because recently my kids told me I overshare. They both were like, "You overshare," and I'm like, and it wasn't even anything like a big important conversation, but I was just like, "Really?" Yeah, they both were in agreement.
I am definitely an oversharer, but I feel like I overshare with people that I'm comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, it's like you need to establish some boundaries, because even the people that you're comfortable with don't need to know every damn detail of your life.
Yeah. And I don't know how I'm an overshare but move in silence. I think that when it comes to them, they don't like to be talked about. You know, and so now I've kind of asked permission on things to talk about. But like when it's things that I want, and I think I talk about them just being proud.
I think that that's what it is. It's like a proud parent. I've never been like that. I think when Jordan graduated high school and was going to college, I might have posted a few times, but I've never been like that, because with my mom, it used to always make me mad. Because I remember, like, when I would get a new car,
she was so proud though,
and I'd be like,
"No, you should see your."
Everybody ain't gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a car. I got the car that I wanted, that I could afford to buy.
Yeah,
you know, but I can see
but
her.
Yeah,
she was always proud in everything that her kids did and grandkids. Out of her being proud, she just wanted to share. And then, you know, on Facebook is how you connect to your and your relatives and stuff that's out of state too. Yeah. So I get it, but like your kids, I'm like, I don't even want people to know me like that.
I don't think that they don't really get on me about oversharing on Facebook, because it usually be about grades or like I don't do every little thing that they do.
I don't want nobody to talk about me at all. Don't talk about me at all. If you don't hear it from me, you do not need to hear it. Period.
Yeah. You don't even, I mean, recently I think you've been on there a little more, but you don't even post about you or nothing really.
Randomly, when I post, I really am intentional, because I know, and we talked about this briefly, like how people go through things, but they get on social media and typically just share the bright side. I'm kind of the dark side, you know, so when I'm going through my grief, or now on my spiritual journey, I'm sharing these things because it's okay to not be in the closet about certain things.
Yeah.
You know, again, like I said, some things you don't have to share, but some things you definitely don't need to be in the closet and feel alone. And not necessarily saying that you need to post like, I'm depressed today, but I'm drawn to do it because I believe a part of just my mission and life purpose is to share my experiences to help other women.
Yours is not and I'm depressed today, though. It's more of I don't know if story is the right word.
It's the core of it is that, but I do it in a storytelling way.
Yeah, you tell it like a story. Like, I still feel like if you're saying I'm going through a depressive moment right now, you're still at the end helping, trying to help somebody.
Yes,
it's not like the world is terrible. Today is jacked up, and then that's your post. It's not like when I see those, sadly, I scroll by.
I try to show, like, we can start here and still get to the other end.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's, I don't really see a lot of people do that. No, a lot of people would just be an aesthetic of my life is perfect, everything is good, or an aesthetic of telling everything everywhere you go, everything you do, or I just checked in here, or, you know.
And it's fine, because again, at the end of the day, when, like, as you're saying that and I think about it, this is my aesthetic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their own aesthetic, and this is mine.
Yeah. And I wouldn't call, because you know how they say lifestyle aesthetic and everything.
Mine is just real and raw. Yeah. It's just like whatever I'm going through at the moment, whatever I feel like, you know, I'm going to post it. But again, I try to do it with the intentions of helping somebody, not just share my story just for a like. Like, I don't care if nobody like it. I care if one person read it and just like, okay, I'm going to be okay. That's what I care about. You know, even that one person ain't even got to like it. Just, I want to know somewhere in America, somebody in their soul is just like, if she doing it, I can do it too.
Yeah. And
because I have been inspired by people like, okay, I can do this. Like, I can do this. And I've definitely been the first in my world to experience some of the things that I've experienced. So like one day when I tell all the story, it'll be like, yeah, keep going. Keep going.
You know what I thought about? This is a little switching gears a little bit, but one day we were talking about you having only one child, and you was like, I don't think I could have two, because of how much love you have for the one. And I was thinking about that this week with you, because you post about when your niece is with you a lot, and I believe that gives me the vision of you having two. How you are with your niece.
And you know what, in my experience, because I was just like, me and future husband, like I would give him a baby. But in my experience this week, I was like, I need help if I do this. Because when I tell you it was the battle of my TTTTTT, like, okay, I don't like neither one of y'all. How about that? Yeah. When both of y'all just like
calling your name, yeah. Now imagine that when he was two.
Right, hey.
But I look at you genuinely have shown a love to your nieces that you don't see a lot. You know what I'm saying? Your oldest niece was like a daughter to you. Now the youngest one is becoming like a daughter to you. The middle one, y'all even have a special relationship. And I know people. I love my nephews and stuff. Like I call my nephew son. I would do anything for them. But the amount of time that I see you put into your nieces, I'm like, you've had two children at different times in your life.
Yeah,
and, yeah. This just,
and now I'm with a third.
Yeah,
because if we wasn't doing this today, she would be here. But I was like, girl, I got plans Thursday and Friday. Like, come on now.
She's trying to live here.
She was just like, I'm going to stay during the summer.
So she coming back tomorrow?
No, because I got plans. I was just like, the next couple of weeks, sis is busy. I'll get you in July.
She's not going to have that, though. She's going to squeeze her way in at some point.
Yeah, she is. And because I'm a sucker, I'm going to be like, okay, come on. Your mama can just pick you up the next day. But I definitely thought about that, though, while she was here, because I'm like...
we was thinking the same thing, because I'm like, yeah.
Because I'm like, at the core... I talk a lot of junk, but I enjoy it.
I know. Because I FaceTime you, I can't remember what day, and you were like, I'm watching a movie with my niece, and I was like, your face had joy on it. You should probably get on your nerves, but like, that's your experience of having a second
girl. And then when we got on that trampoline, and then I did it the one time, so every day it was just like, you gonna get back on the trampoline?
You did it more than once?
No.
Oh,
I was just like, girl, that one time was it. I'm glad I survived. Okay.
I'm glad she's still enjoying the trampoline.
Yes.
I forget that Shaw got it.
Yes, thank you.
She'll be wanting to go back there.
Yes, every day. I was so glad when it was raining.
Does she ever go in it without you?
Mm-mm.
She always wants you to go in it with her. Oh, that's so cute.
And I don't know if it's like a her thing or if it's a me thing. Like, one thing about me, and I realized this, like, I am so quality time. Like, oh no, I'm coming out there. Like, I packed up all my studies, put my little blanket down.
Outside?
Yes, fighting the spiders. Still, so I could be out there while she was on the trampoline.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And I know most parents would be like, going out there in the backyard, and I got this window where I can see out there. But
it's a you thing for sure.
Yeah,
it's because you like quality time, no matter who is with.
Yeah, no matter who it's with.
Yeah, and
I don't even want to separate in the stores. Like, if we're going to the store together, I'm going to need you to stay in the aisle with me. Like, I understand that people do that, but in the inside, I'd be like,
I feel like you found me in the stores because I definitely separate in the stores.
Yeah.
When we walk in the store, I'm going out.
Yes. Tiffany is the same way.
Is she?
Yes. So it's just like I know my people. So I know I'm gonna be in this little cringe mode secretly while y'all going, and then it's just like I gotta find
because last week when we went to, was that last week when we went to the store?
I don't remember, but I do know
we went to the store and I thought you would like be in line or something because maybe I was just getting. You found me.
Yeah, because I'm never gonna get in the line before I'm gonna search for my person before I get in the line.
That is funny. I didn't know that. So that's part of your quality time. That shows how in-depth quality time is. People be thinking it's just, oh, let's do something.
Like just hang out. No, for me, it's like when I'm with you, we connected to the hip. Okay? Magnet. Don't leave me. Unless we at an event and you got to use the restroom, because I don't want to get up and leave my seat because I don't want to walk through the crowd. So then I'm like, do what you got to do. I'll be right here. I'll be okay.
Oh my God.
Other than that, nah.
Was you like that when you were with, I don't say dating, well, you know, around
with them people?
Yeah.
Probably not so much.
More so with friends and family?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's the depth of my love. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to be funny, but I've always valued my friendships more. Those was just me misusing my body. If I'm just being quite honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm just keeping it real, that's really what that was.
Yes.
So now I know if I'm with a magnet with you, like I like you. I've had one that I was a magnet with. But that was the opportunity that made me really realize that, like, oh, I want a relationship.
Baby boo baby?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
But in my entire lifetime, he was the only one.
Really? You value friendship more, and I was more male centered, and now I value friendship more, and I don't even be having a desire to be around a male. I'd be like, ugh. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'd be like, what's wrong with me? It's not even a fake feeling at all. It's literally, I don't want to talk to you. So, yeah, like it had to happen though, because I need to value the other relationships in my life more, you know, but man.
And I think the main thing is learning to love yourself. And the more you love yourself, the more you kind of desensitize all them kind of relationships. I wrote a post the other day. I don't know if you read it, but
I ain't been scrolling that much. I'm about to go in there and look.
I talked about I wonder if women are men-centered because the first thing that we were taught about was from the Bible, and it's all stories about men.
Yeah.
And we're raised with that mentality of catering
to
them. And when I say that, I say like as simple as Barbie dolls and things like playing house.
Yeah.
Like all of our roles were surrounded by men. So I wrote about that on my Facebook page.
I
made a
I bet it didn't get a lot of likes.
Girl, I'm not one. I made a business page, and I had put it on there
on Facebook. Okay. Spiritually speaking?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go.
I did it a couple days, but yeah, because I really was thinking about that, and then like in my deep dive, it was just like I guess I had never realized like, you know, how women couldn't even buy a house on their own and so many things. So it's just like, you know, I think of everything like literally how many generations it took to get us here. That is our blood that's still going. And like scientifically, I ain't never did that research, but in Takesha's head, I feel like the things that I went through and all of these emotions are flowing through my blood. So I even think about that, like them soul ties that I made. And then when I got pregnant and birthed the son into this world without trying to break a tie and do those cleansings, like that I send those demons along. And I don't mean demons like
spirits.
Yes, that's
spirits
what I
are not always like a bad spirit.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Spirits. That I send those spirits along. But that really made me think about that, because I'm like, a mother's DNA does not leave your body.
Yeah, I read that a while ago. Like, oh wow.
So if this is years and years and years, like that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, and I think it reminded me of that. I think I sent you a video of the gentleman talking about. He really was like, I don't even know if the word dogging women as well, or more so trying to put us in our place.
He was dogging us.
He was dogging us, and he was just so like,
our sole purpose was for him.
Yeah, like you need to
nothing
like
else.
If the men in the room like are talking, you need to be.
It was almost like we should be a robot.
It was,
and you hit the button. You know what I'm saying? To command us what to do. That's how I felt watching that.
Yeah,
I was disgusted. Actually,
I would have turned it off, but it reminded me so much of the person I told you that it reminded me of. I was like, man, I would think that I was watching him saying this, because I remember he used to say, I was putting your life to be your leader. I'm like, I've been knowing you 2 minutes. What are you talking about? And it was like, I'm putting you in your place.
And, I have a problem with authority, period, because I don't even like, and I don't know if this is something we ever talked about, I don't even like at work when the managers be like, I talk to my employees.
Yeah, I don't belong to you. Yeah.
You the CEO?
Yeah.
Because you the employee too. That burns me.
I think even the CEO shouldn't say I talk to my employees. I think it should be like I talk to the employees.
Or whoever that person's name is. Like, it just makes me mad with leadership sometimes, like how is, worded.
It's a power trip though, because people like to feel important. The people in charge like to feel like they're in charge.
Yes, and to me, we just all human. I don't care who you are.
You got the positions, titles make them feel like they're more
the world go round.
Yeah, more important than others. So the man will be like, I was created, first.
Yeah.
And you come from my womb, so you're the woman, and you're supposed to follow me.
Which still, and I mean, we ain't about to go down this rabbit hole.
I know, that's why.
But I'm like, so I came from a rib, but don't nobody come from ribs, nah. Everybody come from
the woman.
Okay. But I ain't gonna go down there. Look, I'm scratching. You see, this is the body language cue. Like, I'm scratching my head like, and I didn't even do that. Like that was my initial reaction. Like, I don't understand. But that's why I'm gonna be on Earth. Bella told me, she was just like, I think you're gonna live until you like 105. And I was just like, yeah, because God ain't ready for all these questions.
He already know you got them.
Yes.
Yeah, he already know. He already know. Like,
look, he gonna be like, here go the book.
Like, look, you love to read, right?
Here go.
Yeah, he already know the questions, and he probably like this girl.
Because lately I've been like, so do I say he, or do I say the creator? Like, because I'd be like the Most High God, because I'd be like, I don't even know. And I'd be like, God, can you tell me? Then I'd be like, girl, you is ridiculous. Like, these conversations that I have out loud to God all day long, I know he'd be like, I got better stuff to do. Do not summon me for this. Somebody's dying of cancer.
Like, girl, I'm real. Just leave me alone. Stop asking me these crazy questions. You like somebody's dying of cancer. Like, but I want to ask you, are you a he or a she? Because people down here arguing about
it. Yes, and I want it out.
They say don't say the universe
guy. Yes.
So, you know,
oh my God, I pulled the card today and it was like God in the universe. And I was just like, then I paused because it was one of my little affirmations. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. Because God is the universe. He created this. Like, this is all together. Then I went down my rabbit hole of saying he, but I'm like, it's been he my whole life. So it's just going to be he. Now we talking about, I filled out a form the other day and they asked me my pronouns. I was just like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Do you know
I'm a girl.
Yeah.
She, he, her. Like, them, babe.
You said this is she, he, her. She, he, her.
It's too much. It's too much. I don't know.
I don't like that. And don't get me wrong. I'm like, people live how they want to live, but the pronoun thing, now I'd be like, I don't want. Yes, because I'm like, I went to orientation last week,
and it's goddamn day.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna stop, but go ahead.
I went to orientation, and different people get up and they're talking, explaining things, and the lady got up and gave her name, and she was like, "And my pronouns are she, her," and I was like,
we giving this when we give our name?
Yeah, I don't. Why we got to do that now?
I don't know. I definitely want to be respectable of everybody, and but I don't, and I think about the movie Best Man 2, I think from the holiday, or was it the series? Yeah.
With the son.
But with the son. And
that wasn't the series. That was I think the last one.
And it was just like how he had to say that, them. And I just was like, this is a struggle. Like, again, I ain't trying to offend nobody. I don't care what they are,
don't cancel
whatever.
Don't cancel us because we actually.
Yeah, I literally do not care. And honestly, the form that I filled out was to do something at the LGBTQ really affirmation center.
God, I'm cracking up. Yes, like, why I gotta do this?
Yes,
yeah.
But it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But it just really made me like go down. My God, is a woman or a man?
I literally don't care. And then, I think that that's one of the things that people be hating so much, and I'm like, if we literally saw God on earth, the way we act about it, it's not how he would be.
No,
it's not how he teach us or tell us to be. And I'll just be like,
I just try to stay like, regardless of the things that I agree or disagree with, I try to always stay from a place of love.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Because like I understand that there's things that, like we was talking about what you were saying, that her saying that that's demonic. My whole makeup in someone's eyes would probably be demonic. You know what I'm saying? Because when I do my prayers, I light that prayer candle, and this is my routine. Lighting the incense, like these are things that are in the Bible. But I am not doing this calling, worshiping the devil. That's why I feel like any tool can be demonic. I just wish we wouldn't. I just wish we wouldn't automatically associate stuff with, and demonize it based on what it is. Especially a lot of stuff people don't even know about it.
It's amazing to me though, how you say the things that you practice or the things you do, and I believe now, like most of your friends, like all know, I've been knowing for a long time, and we talked about this. Like, I don't know why I never think nothing of nothing. It was just like, but I will tell you that I am surprised by how, like, I don't know if it's a fake acceptance or if it's a real acceptance from friends. You know what I'm saying? I think you would probably be able to tell. And probably the people that's a fake acceptance, you probably have already like released out your life, or whatever. But like people that I know that I be around and always literally have something to say about something, it's kind of like, I'll be wondering, like from me reading my Bible, like do people who read their Bible actually read for clarity, or read to preach at somebody, because it's absolutely difficult for me to believe that because I was raised Christian in the Baptist church, that my, for example, coworker who is raised Muslim maybe and refers to God as Allah or whatever is going to go to hell because they don't believe what I believe. You understand what I'm saying? So I want people around me and people who I surround myself with to open their eyes, because even if you work with them and you laugh and you joke with them, in the back of your mind, you really, really think that when this person leave this earth, because they absolutely are not saying what you say, whatever. Now they not worshiping the devil,
right? The one thing that we can agree on,
they're not worshiping
they're not
the
doing
devil.
that, but their belief system doesn't look like the next person. So what do you think? And I have relationships like that where you know, it's just like, I wonder if they like, oh yeah, she cool, but she going to hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my beliefs doesn't
And
look
that's what,
exactly like
that's what I was
theirs.
getting to.
Yeah.
With you, like, do you believe like any of your friends? Because I honestly believe like my family probably praying for my soul. Like, you know, they probably like, because I don't go to church every Sunday now, and you know, you know, they'll
Absolutely.
say God commanded you to forsake not to assemble yourself, but that's not actually what he said. But they're probably praying for my soul because of what our tradition has been, and not knowing what my relationship with him really is.
Yeah, and like you said, you reading the Bible for yourself, that was very important for me to read that. And like, I've read the Quran, I read the Mormon, like I've read these different things. So I picked up things from all of it that resonated with me in my soul, not based on what somebody taught me.
And I believe even the other religions, they'll probably have people in their religion that look at us like, they'll laugh and joke and have a good time, but
at the core,
it's like, because you are not, and that's just not my understanding when I read.
Yeah, not mine either.
That's just not.
And my thing is, and let's be clear, like, for the viewers, subscribe. There's things that you and I may read and interpret different.
Oh, we have.
One of us are looking at each other like, you need to take it my way or you going to hell. It's just okay.
We absolutely have had discussions like, that ain't how I see that.
Yes.
But because everybody understands differently, everybody's brain is different, nobody is the same. It'd be like, okay, sometimes we could come to like, oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and that's what I believe. I believe that throughout this lifetime journey that I have been on, and especially now with me deep diving in it, God has always presented things in my face to bring me clarification on how I should look at it.
And that's what the same with me.
I don't care what nobody say. This is how and I remember, I don't know if I ever shared this with you, but I remember one day, my son was just like, you taught me not to ever talk to nobody that read tarot. And I look at you.
You do remember telling him that?
Yeah. But I was just like, this was based on what I was taught and heard growing up until I actually researched it. And I promise you, I do not know how I even got there on how I got my first deck. It literally was like one day and the next day. And I'm like, I don't even know how I got here. So that's how I know I was spirit led. And I'm like telling him, I said, once I learned about it and how different people use it, I'm more open to it. But I told him, I said, I still don't advise you to talk to somebody that do it.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you really need to get to know that person and how they're using it, because for me, it's not a fortune telling tool. It's not like, oh, tell me when I'm going to meet my man. Because if that was the case, every week I wouldn't be coming on this blog talking about future husband. I'd be like this. Actually, me and Keisha would be doing this remotely. How about that? Let's just keep it real.
Because you'll be living in Atlanta.
Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. I'll be in Georgia. Especially during the winter.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's all futures, I'll be like, keep send my future.
Right. Like, so it's just.
No, what I really, really get is that we always supposed to lead with a place of love, but also a place of not, how do we say it? Not arguing with people, but you can. This is what I like about cats. I'm switching. This is what
Let me say this, because I know you're not gonna forget. But I know specifically one person who probably look at me side-eyed, but will still pick up the phone and call me and talk to me, and not even realizing, without me even shuffling a deck, that's still spirit working through me, helping. But go ahead.
I was going to say, I believe you're supposed to get clarity on what you believe, but this is why what I realized about cats now that I spent 7 days with 2 of them.
I think that they're the most spiritual beings ever.
Yeah, and they are very spiritual, and they stick to their boundaries, and they move when they are led to move. You can't force them. You can't. Even if you try to give them a treat, a dog gonna eat anything you give it. Like here, unless it's just something like, I don't like that. A cat will just look at you like, I'm not even gonna sniff it. I'm not coming that way. I'm not. And I've just been paying attention, like, man, they stick to their boundaries without, and I think that's how we're supposed to be. They show you love. They're gonna come and they're gonna rub up on you. But if they don't want to be picked up, you can't pick me up.
That just made me think about Mabel. Mabel came every day for a whole year and would look at me, know I'm feeding her, but she would not come close to me.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine was just like, she had a neighbor who I think fed their feral cat for maybe 3 or 4 years before it approached them.
Yeah.
That's some boundaries.
Yeah. They stick to their boundaries, and they stick to whatever they believe.
Yes, that we don't know.
That we don't know. And that's why when people now be like, oh, I hate cats, it does something to me, because I'm like,
I like animals. All animals. I am an animal person.
Yeah.
But cats still do something to me.
Is it because they're spiritual?
I think it's because they're spiritual. I think because they're spiritual that they kind of freak me out, because I'm like, if you're more spiritual than me, I'm scared.
And they are spiritual. and now that I spent like some time, like intimate time with them, I'm like,
because it's just like, can you see my soul? Because that's how I be feeling.
I feel like they can. I honestly feel like, yeah, and they do this thing that lets you know if they are like comfortable with you, or if they're okay with what you're doing. They do this like,
well, wait a minute. At the beginning of the episode, you was like, we had talk about that another time, and who knew it was gonna be this time? I'm just like, am I gonna look up and have an indoor cat?
Takesha, you already know that both of my children were Adam. They were like you. I hate cats. And now it's like, I got to make sure this baby is okay. I got to make sure this, and I'm telling you, they're the best companion. They're very independent, which is like, it's odd that you only got to show them where to go to, they don't, you've had a dog. I've had a dog. And I sniffed the cat. I'm like, don't have a scent. Like, where's the cat scent? And I'm like, am I losing it? Like, I need you to come to my house and tell me if it smells like cat. Because I'm like, but they're very, very smart. And I'm like, man, all this time I have been like, ugh, I don't like cats. I don't like. And yeah, now they're very, and I thought about that. They stick to their boundaries. You're not going to force them to do nothing. They're not going to do it until they are ready. And when they're ready, they will come to you. And when they come to you, it ain't gonna be aggressive or anything like that. It's just they're gonna come to you and they'll sit by you, and that's it. My son went back to Humane Society today.
For what? To volunteer?
He wanted to spend some time with a dog.
That's why I'm like, to volunteer, because is he coming home with something else? Hey, okay.
He went back today.
He got me scratching my head.
Takesha,
my hair dirty though. But go ahead.
I think that I think that you're gonna eventually come around. The more you, yeah. And I think, and you say I'd hate them, and I think that's what I thought about that. I was like, oh, I think that's why, because you know that their cats are very, very spiritual. They're very. It's the eyes that get people, because they look like they look at.
And that's what I'm saying. It's them eyes. We ain't gonna be up in here. Nah, I'm straight.
I thought that's how it's gonna be. And look, girl, we be like, where they at? It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I have learned so many lessons over these days. Like, they gonna stick to their boundaries. You can't force them to, no, whatever is going on in that mind. Like, I don't know you. I'm like, dang, that's how we should be more of. I don't know you. I don't know this environment. Don't come over here. Let me take my time. Let me see what this is like. If this is a safe place for me, and I'm going to hide myself.
There's a verse, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to say Sirach, Sirach. I don't know. That's like one of my favorite books that's not in the Bible anymore. But it's a verse that's like a friend is proven. And that always sticks with me, because we like somebody and then the next day it's like, will you go with me? Check yes or no. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody and we hanging out. Like, we need to be like the cat. You need to prove yourself worthy of me.
Should I be your friend? Should I be in your relationship with you? And they take their time. It's like, we could not force the older one to do nothing. We couldn't really force the kitty to do anything either. Because he was like, listen, I like y'all and I like this whole little thing y'all got set up, but let me just wait and see. But that older one was like, no. And she hid herself for 7 days, and we couldn't find her. Sometimes I was like, this is my house. How do I not know where you are? Like, I'm gonna hide myself. I was like, dang, you really give me a lesson for my next relationship. Keisha, hide yourself.
Yeah, remember I was telling you that, like, when I used to be on Cat Talk, like, they'd be like, we did not know where the cat was at.
So Keisha, we searched high and low. And then I was told, stop searching, just leave her alone. She gonna come to y'all when she's ready. Stop searching. It was like, you could sit in a room where you think
that's a word right there, y'all. That's a word. Just like you said, stop searching.
Stop searching. You're like, leave it alone. She's gonna come when she's ready. She'll come to you. And my daughter, this is so funny. Before we even got the cats, and when little boys try to talk to her stuff, she always say this, and I think I told you. She said, "Don't they know the best way to my heart is to leave me alone?" And I'd be like, "Well, how they gonna know if you?" That's what I'm thinking. She was like, She's the best way to get me is to leave me alone. I was like, "Dang, you got cat spirit." Mm-hmm. She was like, don't come crowd me. She can't stand. Hey, baby. Oh, you fine. She really not gonna talk.
That make me want to throw up.
Yeah, she's like, no. And she said the best way, if they want to talk, just leave me alone. You could say hi, but yeah, we couldn't find this cat nowhere. She was hot. And last night, finally, after 7 days, my daughter went downstairs when she came home from practice, and the cat was sitting on the couch and just looked up at her. Didn't run. Usually she run. Didn't run or anything. And Gabby, I told her, she demands us, do not come down here. Don't come down. And she went and sat in the chair, and the cat was just looking at her, didn't run. Then the cat, to me in my mind, was like, okay, you have been giving me food. I'm going to take the next step with you. Now I'm going to go the next step. Let me come near you. I'm not going to, when she tried to pick her up, no, don't pick me up. I'm going to control this. She circled around her leg, sniffed her out, and then sat there. Then looked at, it was like steps that I was like, we be rushing. I was like, man, they give you lessons. I'm learning lessons with this. And I'm like, you know what? Man. And they clean. They're very clean. So we always be hearing people say, keep a neat house or whatever, because whatever's, the minor stuff like
the spirits.
The spirits like, they're very clean. Very clean. I don't even have no cat hair on. I'm like, maybe because it's a short hair, I don't know what the difference is, but I don't have any hair around or anything like that. They're very clean, keep a very neat hair. I was like, man, I should have been did this.
We're getting ready to come on a close. Anything else you want to share?
No, man, I'm just, animals are healing. I will tell you that. So if you're scared of animals, any animal, I think we have to be cautious. As I'm looking at the word on your wall that says healing, after I said that over there. If you don't work on your healing.
If you don't work on your healing.
Yeah, they're very healing. I will say, since we have new pets, it's been very, very, very healing. Not that anything was like wrong, but it's just been very uplifting. And I think that I wish that for everyone. Even if you get a fish, whatever. I think that it's very healing. You know that.
I miss my baby.
I know you do. You got another one ready to come over here, though.
Yeah, I was just like, ooh, child.
That's a lot of work.
Yes.
You get a kitty, it won't be.
Yes. I think for me, what I realize is everything is so emotional based. So when I'm in my emotions, I'd be like, but like now I'm just like, okay, like I need a fall winter animal.
Yeah.
Fall, winter, spring. Today I was talking to somebody, and I know I said we coming on the close. Today I was talking to somebody, and it was just like, really, here we have 2 seasons. We don't have 4.
Oh yeah.
It's just like
it ain't been 4 in a long time.
Yeah. So I'm like doing that dark stage when it's literally dark outside. That's when I feel like I need that extra. That's why this year I'm really hoping that God make a way for a new path.
I know that's right. On that note, that's something we all should be asking for. If that's your desire, He'll give you the desires of your heart. And if you desire a new path, I believe it's gonna happen for you. I stand in agreement with that.
Amen.
Because I want a new path too, as I'm about to be an empty nester.
Yes. Yes. New beginnings this
new
fall.
Beginnings.
Stay
new
tuned.
Beginnings. Yeah, because who knows what's about to happen. Well, you know a little bit what's about to happen, but
not the dance. Not the dance.
Listen, we want y'all to like, listen, subscribe, share. Tell us what you think in the comments. We talked about a whole lot today. Some of y'all probably gonna be offended. It's okay.
Some of y'all might need to check out my website and book a session.
Yes, because
you can have tarot and you cannot have tarot. It's up to you.
Is that your
that just came and hit me like girl said. Because I told Jordan the other day, for real. I told Jordan the other day, I was just like, don't tell nobody I work in the mortgage industry no more. I said from now on, I'm claiming
that's your
myself.
side hustle.
I was just like, I'm claiming myself as a spiritual counselor. I was just like, from now on. And you know what he said? I don't talk to nobody like that for them to know what my mama do. And it made me think about your son with like, how you not telling your friends that your mama makeup artist?
Yeah. Why your friend telling a friend?
Telling a friend.
And he's like, oh, it just never came up.
Yeah. What? So you can contact us on and off the screen. Whatever you need.
Whatever
we got
you
it.
Need. That's our commercial.
Yes.
Look, we will see y'all next week.
Peace.